Hello and good morning. Welcome back to these daily videos about living more consciously, noticing your thoughts, your words, your beliefs, and all of that so that you can really start to live a life you love. But I'm also going to talk about how sometimes we got to let go of all of that and stop trying to fix everything and control everything. So listen up, just wait. And if you see, I don't know if it's my computer screen is wrecked or something. It looks like there's a film over half of it, but it could be the sun. So I don't know. I'm going to have to see. So let's get going on the reading, and then we are going to talk about this. So I'm in one way telling you, notice what your thoughts are, notice what your beliefs are, notice the words you're using, notice how you're choosing to experience your day, because it's really all up to you. And then later I'm going to talk about how we sometimes need to let that go. So let's get started on see what the cards have to say for you today. The first card is the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah, see how, and then see how clear that side is? Yeah, I don't know. I have to say I do not take very good care of my computer, and that is wrong. So Knight of Swords, and what this is about is energy, passion, speed, determination, moving forward, it's actually about wanting to move forward to like full force. And what it also says is you need to sometimes slow down and enjoy the journey. So that again is kind of like a contradiction. It's like, what? But remember, there's never only one way, and it's not about fully on one side or fully on the other. There's definitely gray areas, and we need to remember that. We can't go full speed all the time, and we can't just sit back and let life happen and do nothing either. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So this is really about, yes, there are times when you need to move forward, take action, be determined. Speed is important because, it's like now or never, let's move. And it's also about slowing down and enjoying the journey if you are somebody who constantly is moving too fast and not enjoying your actual day and your actual life. Bring plans into reality with focus, strength, and courage. So focus, strength, and courage also doesn't require you to go 100 miles an hour and go and burn yourself out. When you allow yourself time to be more focused, to gain more clarity, to really get in touch with what you really desire, what is really right for you now, of course, right? Focus, strength, and courage, and take the action that requires courage to take those actions. That's what also really moves you forward in a more healthy way. And then the next card is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. And that is about new opportunities, security, and stability. And when I hear this, I think of it and your nervous system. When you are going, full speed, move, I'm getting new opportunities, new things, I'm changing myself, I got to control this, I want this, I'm going for this all the time. Your nervous system is in fight or flight, like this constant go, and that burns you out. That can drain your adrenal glands. That makes you feel tired, exhausted, maybe wide awake at night, so tired in the morning, really hard to wake up. It's hard to be creative, it's hard to problem solve, and so you just get caught in loops of doing, overthinking, kind of getting overwhelmed, getting frustrated, and kind of getting a little panicked, and you think, okay, I just need to take more and more action. And when you do that, that doesn't help at all, because it's unfocused action. It's action without clarity, and you're just throwing things at the wall. So this asks you to get a little more clarity. Ace is about new beginnings. What new thing can you start now? And it's also about stability and safety, feeling that within your body, taking time to breathe, taking time to find that safety, stability, security within yourself. And that's where to take action with. It's also take initiative that's aligned with your values, Sure, someone else can tell you what to do, but if it's not aligned with your values, so my value is freedom. So I do not, if I took advice from a type A person who focuses on work above all else, who is very structured and all that, and is like, has so many hours in a day, and like, okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to sacrifice a whole bunch of things, work really hard for 6 months, and then I will achieve something, right? And that's the way some people work fine. So if that person was giving me advice and I tried to do it, I would sabotage that so damn fast, because I'm like, no, I'm not sacrificing all my freedom just so that in 6 long months I can have something when the future is not promised and I don't know what's going to be happening. You see what I mean? So we need to take action. We need to take initiative that's aligned with how we think and what's important to us. So that would be like, I get to move towards my goals or take action or figure out my plan kind of thing. But in accordance to where I still need my downtime. I need my 15, 20 minutes in the morning to do my little thing. I need my evenings at least 1 hour to just zone out and do whatever brings me joy, maybe something creative, right? So we need to find a way to work within our values, what we value. Maybe you love to spend time with your family and you're like, no, my family time is so important to me that I am not willing to give it up. But you can adjust, right? So that's that message. And if we don't, conflict, struggle comes up, the Five of Swords, where it's like you're just fighting yourself or you're fighting someone else, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Conflict, procrastination, and definitely you avoid and you procrastinate. That's me. If I was to take action, let's say if I hired that mentor, that type A mentor who did things her way and thought, oh, you should do it my way because you get results. I would procrastinate, I would avoid, I would sabotage. I'm going to tell you right now, is that, what do I want to say? Is that something that's mature? Not really. I'm acting from my younger child, because when I get triggered right away, when we get triggered, we tend to jump right to our younger child, act from that inner child, right? Because someone's telling us, for me, it would be someone telling me what I have to do. That means you have no control. You have no options. You have to do it this way. Just suck it up. That triggers me. Now, I've been working on that, of course. But this is, again, telling us you got to do things that feel good to you. Otherwise, you're going to be in conflict with yourself or other people. And it's not about aggressive actions. Remember that focus, courage, strength that moves you forward too. And don't listen to the advice of others. That's actually in this card. Especially others that are not like you or haven't achieved what you want to achieve or are only going to give you negative input. Don't listen to them. And the last card is so appropriate because it is, I think we had it yesterday, the High Priestess. And this is about trusting your intuition. And that's what we need to do. You know the right way for you. It doesn't mean you're going to let yourself off the hook and go, okay, well, I'm just not going to do nothing because that's what my intuition is telling me. And I get to sit here and I'm just going to expect money to flow to me. That's silly. You know, that's not going to work, right? But it's right. Okay, I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to listen to my heart, listen to my soul, and I'm going to see what that gives me. And I know I can do things in the way that work well for me. I'm just deciding that because I'm going to, because that's the way I want to live my life. So listen to your inner and tap into that inner knowledge because it is there within you. And this can also be asking you to do some spiritual work, spend some work on your faith, because also we can trust ourselves, but we also don't want to do everything alone. We want to know that God's source is there for us also. We co-create with God's source, whatever you want to call it, and that there is a higher power who's there always supporting us. Those are the cards. So the concept is to, I've been listening to a lot of videos on YouTube by some really good coaches, and because, I'm always trying to fix myself. I've been like that since I was young, guys. I took psychology for a while because I really believed that was the path for me, and then realized it was just so science-based and ridiculous. It wasn't at all what I thought it was. But that's my interest, right? Is like figuring out the human psyche, figuring out myself, figuring out how to make changes in my life, figuring out how to do things in a way that feel really good. Figuring out how do I live my life in an abundance, prosperous way while still having freedom and loving what I do, because that's the way I want to live. And that's what I've chosen. But can be exhausting. We're always trying to control something, and we're always trying to fix and perfect something when nothing seems good enough. And if you've listened to Abraham Hicks, who I was listening to this morning, highly recommend it. Just go to YouTube and type in Abraham Hicks. You can also Google her if you have no idea what that is or who that is. She was talking also about, I've totally forgot. Anyways, lost that. But I'm listening to her. But there was so much about not trying to force everything and not trying to fix everything and being okay with yourself. And when you let go of trying to fix, or especially other people, I am not really anybody who tries to fix other people. So that's not my thing. But if you are, you can feel like, oh my God, I'm putting out all this energy and they're not changing. They're not listening to me. They're not doing things the way I would. And I'm really frustrated. That'll suck your energy. I let go of that a long time ago. So it's right. But I put a lot of pressure on myself. Why isn't my life like this? Why? And I micro things, like I'll be like, okay, I want to achieve this and I haven't yet. What's wrong? And I'll like want to dig it up as if there's some big messed up mess within me. But really, what would it be like if I just let go of always trying to fix my life? How would my life look if I let go of control? And I want you to think about that too. What if you let go of control, of expecting anybody to be different? What would it be like if you let go of expecting somebody to do something a certain way for you, or to do something for you that you think they should? What would it be if you could just let go of trying to fix yourself, of believing you're not good enough yet? Can you just fully accept where you are, who you are, and all of that about yourself right now, and that everything is just okay? That's a hard one. I used to get triggered by that when I wanted so much for things to change. Now I'm much able to be in that because I know that, oh, right, she said to manifest things, you got to be in the energy of course, a positivity, like it's coming to me, I'm expecting it, and not in, there's no way it's going to happen for me, I'm so pissed off, this really sucks, because that's not going to bring it to you, right? So that's that thing is to let go of the trying and the noticing how something isn't the way you want it. So sometimes you have to get to neutral of just being in the present moment fully and completely, and being okay with this moment, to get out of the bad emotions, kind of like the ones that suck you down, and feel them fully. I'm going into this emotion, I'm going into those thoughts fully and completely till the end. See where it takes me, because I don't want to be scared of that anymore. I don't want to be scared of the emotions that I'm trying to cover up or hide. I need to feel them fully. Feel it to heal it. That's part of it. So that's part of this whole thing too. All right, I hope that kind of made sense for you and helped you a little bit today. Let me know below. Okay, so hands on your heart. I want you to breathe in deeply into your heart center and imagine your heart is glowing with this beautiful green light. And each time you inhale, that green light pulses and gets larger and larger. And as you exhale, release and relax, and imagine that you're letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. You're dumping it. You're letting it go. Big sigh of release. You're letting go of fixing yourself. You're good the way you are. You let it go. You let go of judgment towards yourself and others. You just let it go. I'm letting people live the life they choose to live. It's up to them. It's not my responsibility. I'm letting go my anger towards myself. I'm just letting it go. It doesn't help. It only makes things worse. I'm letting go of my judgment about myself. I'm letting go of the I need to and I shoulds. For 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm just going to, maybe one full day, I'm going to let it all go. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to try to fix or change anything. I'm just going to be. And then notice how that makes you feel. If you're antsy, if that triggers you, that's when you know, wow, that is all within me. This is what I get to practice. It's not about fixing. It's just about being fully present and okay with whatever is here right now. All right, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.